losses. We'll cover that if it looks like it's going to become a situation that we need to be aware of. Bosnia will not want that to happen as they look at the schedule. The nightcap game, 9 o'clock local time, after Portugal came up short against Poland, who went 3-0 with a 78-65 win earlier on this evening. That leaves us with this group table, and as you see, if Hungary win this, there'll be 3 teams on 1 win, 2 losses. Then it'll come down to the points difference between the 3 teams. And if Bosnia literally lose by 8 or less, they will be still in 2nd place. Then there's a window between 8 and 16 for Portugal. And if Hungary win big, because they've got to try and overcome a 12-point loss to Portugal, then there's still an opportunity for Hungary to go into those semi-finals. Bosnia very, very disappointed after the game day 2 loss. Shot 35 three-pointers at 19%, and you can talk about all sorts of other things about that game, but 36 three-pointers at 19%. They took 10 more threes than they took twos. When they shot twos, they were shooting 72%. So a real issue in terms of the decisions they made in that game. Are they going to repeat them? Well, definition of insanity is if you carry on doing something that's not working and expecting a different result. So let's see how they deal with this Hungarian team that came here with aspirations to actually qualify, but I've had some really difficult performances. Good game day 1 performance, almost beating Poland, but then they came up against an inspired Portuguese team. Let's talk about that some more after the national anthems of both countries. We'll be back to talk more after we've had those.
The national anthem of Bosnia and Herzegovina. And now it's time for the national anthem of Hungary. Thank you very much.
Well, players exchange gifts at the halfway line, mementos of this game. We're going to look at the third team on the floor, the three officials. Here they are. Mr. Lucis, Mr. Leszczuk, and Adriana Chieka will take charge of this final game in group action here in Gliwice in southern Poland. Semi-finals Friday, final Sunday, and one team will progress to the Olympic qualifiers from here, alongside the other Olympic qualifiers going on around the world at the moment. Check those out on the website and courtside app that you'll get a chance to see later. Here's the starting lineup for Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Luka Graza starts for the first time in the 3 games alongside Alexander Lazic, Musa and Atic with Nurkic. Those 3 have started every game. It's still the issue about how they combine and link the perimeter with this enormous strength they have on the inside for Coach Bekir, and they were not able to do it in the last game. The 36 threes and only 25 2 attempts. There was not enough inside touches at all, and it just did not function as a group. That's what Hungary have got to do, but Hungary are coming here lacking confidence. The first game against Poland, they played well, they had a chance to win it, they came back, it was really close. And then against Portugal, a team they would expect to win, they just never got their rhythm going, and Portugal were inspired. Here's the starting lineup, and it's the same starting 5 that started the other 2 games. But they've got to get contributions off the bench. The inside has just got to be a little bit stronger and hold the middle, especially against a Bosnian team that is really stacked on the inside. Coach Ivkovic will understand that. He's obviously seen a small Portuguese team deal with that, but did they deal with it, or did Bosnia just shoot themselves out of contention in that game? Opportunity still there for Hungary to qualify. They won't worry about trying to win this game by 16 points when the ball is thrown up. That's something they don't need to worry about until later. The TISO countdown to tip-off is here 1 minute before we get underway in the final group game. The opportunity to play a semi-final against Israel on Friday is at stake. And then you're only 2 games, a potential 2 games away from a spot in the Olympic qualification tournaments, which gives you the opportunity to play in Paris. Basketball, one of the biggest events in the Olympic calendar, unquestionably the biggest team sport in all sorts of measures, and it's one of those events that every basketball player will want to participate in. As is the World Cup, which is just around the corner in the Philippines, Japan, and Indonesia. And we give you the information on that courtside app. If you want to follow the World Cup, the place to follow it is on that courtside 1891 application. These countries missed out on the World Cup, fell at the 2nd round of the qualification stages. Bosnia had some huge wins, but just couldn't do enough. And Hungary was just 1 game out of qualification. Well, welcome to Gliwice, the final group game in Group B. And Bosnia will get a first look at it in the half court. I would be surprised here if Hungary did almost just guard the 3-point line. Atic with the first 3, throws an air ball. And they're going to keep it alive on the glass. Garza shows you why he's starting really active from the perimeter. Atic goes inside. Nurkic, and 1. Well, there's the dilemma for Hungary. They took an early 3, Bosnia, which they missed, and Hungary couldn't secure the rebound. And then this is where, until Hungary find a way to stop it going inside, just keep going down the gut of that Hungarian defense. Nokic can't complete the three-point play. Varady gets into the half court. Keller with a long two is long. Hatic drops it in the block. Gaza down low, looks to go to work. Spins to the baseline, the help comes. Gets away with a little walk. Musa for three is good. And now that is not what they were doing yesterday. They didn't go inside and go inside out so that people were in rhythm on the shot. They just came down and the ball didn't touch the inside. No one got any rhythm going. Yoda gets the three away. He shot the ball so well yesterday, Voivoda. You could argue didn't get enough good looks. Nokic goes with a jump hook, gets the two. So easy if they find him that deep. Genuinely think that this Bosnian team has the opportunity to grow into a really major factor. That size. They just need to work out how they're going to operate in the backcourt. Nice lob. Razo on the inside for two. Well, they've gone to 4 feet from the hoop 3 times. And have scored every time, and you add Musa's good inside-out three, and that gives you the 9-3 start. Benkar doesn't get the two to drop, almost hesitated. Musa, no one stops him. Off balance, but Graza clears up the mess and gets the two. Strong start by Bosnia. Keller hands it off. Boda goes up, takes the tough one, doesn't get it to drop. Artic to the corner. Musa for three is no good. Nurkic can't control it. And great job by Musa to keep it alive. Gaza goes to work. Jump hook for two is good. And Hungary going to take the timeout because they are just being bullied on the inside. And Bosnia making smart decisions, throwing it deep and letting the bigs go to work. Ivkovic takes the timeout. Hungary have a problem. Could become a very messy game for Hungary unless they solve that question right now. Let's take a listen. Well, until Hungary find a way to stop this, you got to hope Bosnia just keep pounding away. NBA quality front line. Hungary have a way to play against this team. They've got to stretch the floor. Shoot the ball really well. Got to stretch it. Good flair by Vardy with the three, a little off balance. Nurkic takes care of business on the glass. Musa goes inside again. Nurkic gets the two, can't get it to drop. Gaza's going to be charged with the foul. Just a loose ball foul. Substitutions off the Hungarian bench as Smogi checks in. Smogi's the type of guy who can score, and they really do need guys that are going to be confident and looking to take their own options. Those guys are going a long way sideways, clears out. Dodgy Goleman with the contact, draws the foul. Here comes Šmogi. So Atic does give them all sorts of options and size. It's just, is he really a point guard? Voivoda gets in that gap between the three-point line and the keyway, can't finish. Musa, no one stops him, gets inside off the glass for two, they'll count that. And Musa, if you don't stop him, he's going up. Gets to the lane. Great job by Gaza to open out the lane and just seal it off. Musa will go to the free throw line for the extra. Garahodic checks in. Kemal Garahodic. It's about as big as Hungary can go with him and Goleman on the inside. Šmogi will advance the basketball. Musa goes and chases on the double team. Needs a pass, no one moves. They find the corner, not necessarily the best place to find themselves. Benka off the glass for two and one. Great decision, attacks the closeout. And the difference, if Bosnia want to make that step to genuinely get into that next level, nice trap, they headed down one side of the floor, ball skipped, and there was no one sprinting to fill the middle as the ball was reversed. So for the one-on-one penetration, the closeout wasn't helped. And Benka gets fouled and should, and hopefully will, for him, complete the three-point play. Zoltan Pearl checks in. Interesting to see if there's anyone on this Hungarian team that can create. It's Zoltan Pearl. Benka completes the three-point play. Artic. They go under. Why wouldn't they go under? Norkic catches at the mid-block, goes baseline, help comes, and they reach on their help. Foul call. Garahodic picks up the personal, forces him baseline. If that's what he wants to do, the help's there. No need to reach. Musa gets a little bump, puts it up. They're going to count it. Tough. Only one word for it, tough. Just creates a little space. There's the bump. There's the knock, absorbs all that, and has got enough touch and feel to make it. Zdena Musa, Real Madrid forward, it's only 24. What a career you would hope he has ahead of him. Completes the three-point play, 19-6. Hungary have to stop this now. They have to make a statement about this game. Benka. Karahodzic gets it off to Šmogi. He tries to turn the corner. Artic is tough defensively. Breaks him down, gets to the left hand, off the glass. He's fouled and one. And Šmogi, as we said when he came in, won't back down. Protects it really well, gets beyond the defense. That's the key. So the contact is going to generate the foul. Marcel Pongo checks in. Šmogi. Norkic, easy rebound. Halfway through the first, already 19-8. It's a nice start by Bosnia. The inside has seen the ball a lot. Musa drops it in. Bovic gets it to the wing. Three is good. Again, inside, outside is fine. They've got the ability. It's just their selection and execution as Lazic knocks down the three. It's got to see the keyway, got to see inside. Pearl, who can handle, who can create. Great challenge though. Pearl peels himself off the floor. Pearl with a lean back. Bottom of the shot clock shot. Here they go again, Bosnia in transition. Artic to the ring, drops it off for two. Musa is the recipient. Artic, great decision. He could have shot it, but it would have been a tough one. Smokey. Keeps it, needs a pass. Great rotation, but couldn't handle it. 4.9 on the possession. Lazic just couldn't control the basketball. Great rotation though. And those were the things that just didn't happen on game day 2. Didn't help the helper, didn't rotate. They've obviously gone away, they've had a day to talk about it and put some things on the practice floor. And Bosnia are a better lineup. They're not the team you're going to want to play in the semi-final if they get there. Musa comes off the screen. Alibagovic outside. Great hands. Too big, too strong, too everything. Norkic just held his space. Wasn't the greatest angle to make the pass from. Herzegovina just could not get round. Pongo penetrates, kicks, 5 on the possession. Pearl hands it off, foul on the play. Musa's going to be charged with a personal. Pearl tries to find a little space and separation, feels a little contact on his back, gets it off. 3 is good. Tough shot by Lucas. Probably should have got the extra. Needs his space to land. Artic penetrate, kicks, wide open for 3 is short. That time the ball didn't touch the keyway. Norkic steps to the 3-point line, hits nothing. And Zoltan Pearl with a chance to eat into this 15-point lead. 2 minutes remain. Goes with a little floater, doesn't get it to drop. Musa comes down, chance to push. Whistle on the play and 1. Halilovic. In fact, Alibagovic. Alibagovic, great control. Halilovic checks in. Amar Alibagovic started in game day 2. Struggled to make the contribution that you'd expect him to make, but then again, everybody in the Bosnian uniform struggled. Game day 2. Strokes the extra point. It's 29 points in 8 minutes of basketball. They have just come out and bullied Hungary. Upstairs, can't throw it down. Keller thought he had a highlight, gets up. Just over jumped it a little bit in terms of ended up under the ring. Halilovic picks up the personal. The great thing for Hungary is it was aggressive, broke the defense down, created a help situation. Voivoda steps back in. Keller misses the first. And goes 0 for 2. Hungary in the penalty. Bosnia will go to the free throw line. Gigic checks in. Verratti will advance the basketball. A minute and a half still remaining in this first quarter. Bosnia already at 31, 20-point margin. Verratti nowhere to go. Pick, pop. Keller with the three is good. Ligabovic attacks it off the glass for 2. Nice move, super finish. One of the many weapons this team have. Benka tries to, they're going to pick and roll this time. Voivoda with the 3, hits nothing. Bosnia with a chance to run. Musa gives it up and gets it back. Gets his feet set, no one guards him. Just fills it up. No one above the foul line for Hungary. No attempt by anybody to challenge the shot. And Musa makes them pay. Gorman needs a pass, finds one. Voivoda gets in that little gap between the three-point line and the keyway, fills it up. Nice touch. Voivoda. Almost that forgotten space. It's still available in the game, the way the game gets spread at the moment. Got to have that in your armory. Open 3. Gigic is no good. And that will do it for the end of quarter 1. And Hungary, if they came in here thinking they had a real chance of winning by the 16 points necessary to qualify, they've now got a mountain to climb. They trail 36-16. And as bad as Bosnia were on game 2, they have just been excellent in this quarter. 15 twos to the 8 threes. That's the much better ratio. Shooting 73%, still only at 38 from the three-point line. But the strength for this lineup is the front line, and you'll see that on the best plays in this first quarter. Straight down the gut. Nurkic with a three-point play to start this off. Inside, outside. Didn't see it at all in the loss against Poland. Shots inside the two-point range. They only shot 25 in the whole game in the loss to Poland. Nurkic pretty much averaged a double-double in the NBA. Doesn't see the ball enough of it. He's got touches in the first quarter. Garza really is active at the 4. It's tough to play them both together, but if you can try and keep the spacing, you're in good shape. There is the Courtside 1891 app. There's the QR code. Get that, download the app, get the information on your phone. Take it with you wherever you go. Live streams, highlights, stories, everything you could possibly want. But back here, 36-16, Hungary in a very deep hole. They've got to stop digging and start climbing out of it. Goldman tries to go to work. Goes with a jump hook. Is good for 2. Georgi Goldman gives them options. Artic drops it inside, drops it to the wing, gets it back. Sideline pick and roll. Halovic didn't roll, just delays it. Finds himself in a gap for an easy 2. Hungary needs to start playing some defense here. Puts it on the floor. He's fouled. Herzegovina will be charged with the blocking foul. Never cut the middle off. Job by Golovin. See, gets over that foot and Herzegovina reaches. Garza checks back in. Intrigued to see where this Bosnian team go. Just got to be relentless in their execution and effort. Pick and pop. Keller turns it down. Benka, long 2. They leave him alone, can't complete. Gedjic will lead the break, has numbers. Turns it over. Benka can't get it. Yes, he gets it to drop off the glass. No one got back. Benka picks it up almost off the floor. Finishes well. Artic wraps it. Gedjic tries to go to work in the block. Spins to the baseline. Help comes, foul. Gedjic will have to go to the free throw line. Norkic was seeing a lot of the basketball. Garza has got to be a focal point of what Bosnia are doing. He's got to get free. Norkic checks back in. Smogy backs out, just attacked him. Gedjic, really good job on the defensive end. Now they've got to move it, find the open man. Did a great job at looking for Garza that time. Benka outsized, had to foul. And that's so much better by Bosnia. The pass could have been better, but the foul is enough. Out of bounds play, gets the open look for 3. Golan moves it on and will screen. Smogy turns it down. Now he breaks it down, gets into the lane, little floater, doesn't get it to drop. Golan works hard on the glass, just rips it off Garza. Gets to go to work, tries to step through off the glass for 2, is too much traffic. 5 o'clock, Benka puts up the 3, is short. And Garza will hold it in on the glass. Gigic will enter. Gigic is just bullying people in the block. Feels the double team. They're going to try and reach and foul. Reach before he's in the act of. (42-20). Nurkic is going to the free throw line. Still 7 minutes in this first half remaining, and Bosnia are just racking up numbers right now. So much better. I know we're talking about a different team and a different amount of pressure, but the intent to get inside touches was there from minute one. Krahodzic gets it off. Benka in the lane. Soft touch for two. Sorry, Vojevoda breaks the defense down. And again, the help is just late. They don't move on the movement of the basketball. Guards are out top. Whistle away from the basketball. Shoggy advances the basketball. Certain symmetry to the scoreboard. 44-22. Benka will come off the ball screen. Take the mid-range tough one. Doesn't get it to go. Defensive rebound finds its way into the hands. Gaza at the front of the ring, stays with the play. And again, get it in there. If he's run the floor, he's run the 30 meters. Get it to him at the front of the ring. He stays with the play, gets the two. You've got to reward the big man. Nurkic, inside out. Open three in the corner is no good. Come on, Gezic going after it, can't control it. Benka will sit. Oh, puts it on the floor, back to the corner. Pearl is fouled on the drive. Nurkic will take one for the team. Schmogi. Hungary, you've just got to spend some time with it, try and stretch the defense. Pearl can't get it to drop. Defensive rebound, Musa, he brings. Oh, great pass, super cut, easy two, but it's all about the execution, the screen, a little soft attack on the screen. Nurkic just went down the lane, no one bumped him. Got to bump him before he gets to the keyway, let alone when he's at the charge circle. 48-22. The catch, the release is no good on the three for Lucas. It goes high-low. We're going to call that offensive, I think. No. Pongo gets charged with the foul as Gaza looked again to bully down low. Foul on the pass. Hungary now in the bonus. scoop is no good for two. Ball will stay. Stay with Bosnia. Chenti. Trudy steps into the game. First action. Musa is short with a three. Defensive rebound pulled in by Karahozic. Pearl needs a pass. Breaks the defense down though. Drops it inside. Great. Much better rotation that time by Bosnia. Generates the turnover. Musa in transition is fouled. Count the two and one to come. With just under 4 to go. Bosnia lead this one 50. Say that again, 50 to 22. Coming into this Group B, a lot of people made Bosnia favourites above Poland, and you can see why. Poland have gone 3-0. Bosnia look like they're going to go 2-1. And were disappointing in the game against Poland, but you expect them to learn from that. Again, nothing doing for Hungary on the glass. Musa in transition. Artic wide open, in rhythm, can't get it to drop. Rebound coverage is great though. Lazic goes inside to Gaza, who finishes the play. Where was this inside emphasis 2 days ago? They can unpick the damage though. They'll be in a semi-final against a talented Israeli lineup. Pearl gets to the foul line, drops the two. Gaza, feet set in the corner for three is no good. Reverse layup is no good for Shmogi. Nice look, easy two. All about the look and the speed of the pass. Artic released and rewarded. Pearl. No one else has touched it right now on this in this 24. Steps back, long two, doesn't get the roll. Musa again at pace, in rhythm. The open three, they're the ones you just don't like them. If you're shooting the ball great, fair enough, but this inside touch, a little give and go for two is good. Marcel Pongo. .131 to go. Pongo picks up the personal. Bosnia will go to the free-throw line. Just comes up empty on the free-throw line, 0 for 2. Last minute and a half of the first half, which has all been about Bosnia. All been about their ability to move the ball, get some inside touches. Great steal. Like the protection of the ring by Norkic forces Karahozic to take the bad one. Easy two the other way. And Alivagovic picks up the easy 2. Pongo gets it back, takes the long 2. Not sure why the official wanted to. Apart from the fact I think that the reset of the shot clock didn't work properly. Coach Ivkovic is saying, I'm struggling enough. You can't take the 2 off me. Voda backs out for a little space. Once the ball screen gets it. It's in that gap between the ball screen and the help. Goes with a floater, doesn't get it to drop. Around an 8-second differential between the game and the possession. Artic will hold. Down to 8 now. Takes the ball screen. Little pick and pop. Alivagovic in the wing for 3 is no good. And Gekic is getting a lot of good looks. Nice pass, easy 2. The halfway line shot is almost good. But we've reached half-time, and Hungary, to say the least, are in a hole. Impressive first half by Bosnia, 57-28. Different emphasis, inside touches, sums it up for Bosnia. They're just too big, but they're really effective in how they use it. Statistically, still struggling from the 3-point line, shooting 25%, but have 72 from 3. But this time, as many shots from 2-point range in a half as they took in a whole game against Poland. Total dominance on the glass for Bosnia. Musa has 19 points. Nurkic and Gaza, there's the biggest difference on the inside, have 10 each. Voda has 9 for Hungary. Apart from that, they're all struggling. Let's take a look at the best plays in the second quarter. And 2 plays for the team in white to start with. Benker in transition and Goleman on the inside. But, as I say, inside touches has been the big difference, whether it to be score or to go in and come back out. Sharing the ball really nicely. Okay, different level opponent. An opponent though, when you've got Musa making great decisions as well as scoring, and the inside is getting touches, they can compete with anybody. So points in transition, touches on the inside. We're going to take a break. We'll see you shortly for the second half. Bosnia almost in second place in the group.
You need character. You need chemistry.
FIBA Basketball World Cup is the peak of the game.
It's the toughest competition in the basketball world to win.
That is why I will be there.
Because when you win for one,
You win for all.
Bosnia have just been exceptional in not the way they've scored their points, in the sense that they've gone inside. That's good, obviously. Musa with 19 continues to impress. Nurkic has a double-double at the half, 10 and 10. Musa also has 5 assists to go with his 19 points. Gaza also has double-digit points. They're just, the emphasis of what they're trying to do is different. It's playing more to the actual real strengths they have. They don't have bad shooters. They just took bad shots. A lot of bad shots in the loss to Poland. You can credit Poland for their defense, but there's no emphasis to see the ball on the inside. Today, there's a much bigger emphasis to get inside Tadic. Alibegovic has done a nice job at attacking the ring as well. The issue on game day 2 is that they settled for jump shots, and sometimes not good jump shots. As I've said, I do think this team, I wouldn't, if Israel came here, thought, oh, we'll win the group, we'll get a, we'll have the easier option in the semi-final, and they're going to run up against the Bosnian lineup with this much depth, especially on the inside. It's going to be an intriguing matchup to see how they deal with that, because it's never over till it's over. But you've got a 57-28, you've got a 30-point halftime lead, and Bosnia in complete control. Hungary here, it's as much about let's play for our pride in the third quarter, see where we get to. If we can win the third quarter, then we might be back in a basketball game. But at the moment, there's a pride issue at stake for Hungary. And if they don't play it that hard, it could look really messy for the Hungarian national team right now. And they're too good a team to get themselves into that situation. Well, the courtside 1891 app. If you want to catch up with all the news, live streams, highlights, stories, download it from your normal source. Check out what's going on in all the other Olympic qualification groups. Who's going to make those final games? All on courtside. Download it, take it with you, get mobile, stay in touch. It's a great app. Enjoy it. Start of the third quarter, then start of the second half. Tadic and Bosnia will have first look in the half court. Oh, Hungary extend the defense, come up with a steal. 2-on-1 break. Goodman keeps it and goes strong to the hoop for 2. Exactly the type of start they needed to have. Tadic will take the ball screen. Gaza picks, pops. Gets it off to Musa. Feet set. Far too much time and space. Cannot let quality get their feet set. Benka off the down screen. Doesn't get the 3 to drop. Tadic advances and wraps it. Nurkic thinks about the 3, gives it up to Musa, hands it back. Nurkic goes in, looks, doesn't get it. Locks it to the ring for 2. Tough move down the middle. Nazic going strong. Goldman down low with Gaza for company, goes up with a little hook, doesn't get the drop. Artic will push, has numbers down the floor. Musa. Gaza skips it. 5 on the possession. Gorman with the foul on the closeout. Blue 14, 8:14 to go in the third. 32-point advantage. And Artic and Bosnia looking quality. Again, foul on the closeout. Go to the side, and it's not really. I'm not really sure where Hungary is forcing the basketball, but they're giving up the middle a lot. Kic fills the double team inside out. Little mishandle by Nurkic, doesn't hold on. Hungary get the turnover and advance the basketball. Voivoda for 3 is good. He can flat out shoot the basketball. Artic drops it inside for the easy 2. The timing on the roll and the pass is for Bosnia today has been absolutely exceptional. Lukas checks in. Benka sits. And Karahodzic checks in for Keller. Berardi has it out top. Pearl getting the attention he always gets, not letting him catch the basketball. Offensive foul call. And again, it's an indication of the improvement defensively in Bosnia. Much more committed to taking away front cuts, much more committed to being in the passing lane. Just more physicality than they showed in the loss to Poland. Moves it out top, gets it into Artic on the curl. Nice pass. Again, attack the closeout. Alibegovic probably overpassed. Nice look. Beautiful rotation, getting back though by Musa, just read it. Nurkic advances. It just fills up the 3. Benka. Five on the possession. You have to take a tough one. Alibegovic will advance the basketball. Musa, if you don't stop him early, he is going to attack the ring. Strong take, draws the contact. Artic sits down. Coach Bekia now will start to have one eye on a semi-final on Friday, but the difference he has to the issues that the way Poland tried to do it in the game earlier on today is that he needs time on the floor with units, getting balanced, understanding their roles. So he can't just rotate and rest. He will do that in the second half, but he's going to have to try to get something out of the second half of this game that's going to help him in the semi-final. Shmogi advances the basketball. Katz almost turns it over, just about recovered. Garozic struggled, but retained it though. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Benka will rotate out. Marcel Pongo checks in. Zoltan Pearl, nice job to the glass. Quick release off the left hand is good. Just finds ways to score. Nokic, nice pass. Cut underneath the defense. Speed of pass, great take. Gets should go to the free throw line. To 35, 5.5 to go in the third. And you've got to enjoy the way Bosnia are just both ends of the floor, putting their style on this, and the inside touches, they're looking to push as often as they can. Alibegovic doesn't get it off the glass. Offensive rebound is blocked again, and Hungary come away with it. Pearl all the way to the glass. Doesn't get the kiss off the glass to drop. Well, Lazic just couldn't hang on to the pass. Pongo gets Hungary into the half court. Smoggy gets it to Pearl. Pearl tries to turn the corner, stops, and knocks down the two. Stops so quickly and gets the shot away quickly. Watch there, the defense is given him 2 steps because of the way he can stop that quickly. Alibegovic, nice cut again. Beats the defense on the front cut. Just can't let the front cut beat you. 4:22 remaining in the third. Bosnia with a 70-37 advantage. Pongo will get Hungary into the half court. Take the ball screen, looks to turn the corner, wraps the pass. Comes up short. There's Lukac and recovers it. Pearl goes upstairs for the throwdown. Catch with the throwdown and the highlight. Nokic on the free throw line. Two for two for Lazic. Really took it strong, drew the contact. 7 points personal. Zoltan Pearl again. Got that little acceleration off that first step. Gets the 2. Tough to guard. Turnover, chance to run here, 3 on 2. Pearl again, picks up another 2. Pearl goes to 12. Voivoda checks back in. Sorry. Voivoda just... If Pearl's going to start to really attack the defense and Voivoda spots up, it will give this Hungarian lineup some options as Herzegovina, again, timing of cut. As the defense creates and a drive lane appears, then he cuts into it hard. 2:52 to go in the third. And the first game we've had here in Group B where one team has really established dominance over another early in the game. Bosnia just didn't want to get into a scenario that Hungary felt they had a chance to qualify, so really did impose themselves on this game. Now they've got the opportunity to manage minutes and manage the rotations and look after people are going to need to play in that semi-final and then hopefully a final for them. Voivoda out top, gets it off to Pearl. He falls Pearl left, he spins back right in the lane for 2, gets the soft roll. Just knows how to score. Can't keep Musa quiet for long. Ponga tries to turn the corner. Gets a soft up, does Karahodzic. Just looks inside out, extra pass. Herzegovina on the baseline throw down. He's going to wipe it off because of the stepped on the sideline. But the extra pass, the ball movement. There you go. Karahodzic gets it off. Will then screen, get a little bit in each other's way. Pearl almost beats himself. 5 on the possession. Steps back, puts up the 3 is short. Herzegovina comes down with a defensive rebound. Gigic drops it into Herzegovina. Watch out. Goes for the little finger roll to finish. Voivoda gets into the foul line. Little floater for 2. Doesn't get the roll. That'll count. Musa knocked it away through the basket. You're going to see him appear right now. Grab the ring. 31-point lead for Bosnia with a minute remaining. It's another 30-point quarter. Elovic goes up. It's blocked. We'll have to go to the free throw line to earn them. Ojic will sit. He's going to be replaced by Chuti. Chuti getting action in this game. First time he has played in the 3 games. He's 19 years old. Milovic picks up the throws. Pogo drops it. The 3 is good. Well, that's how you announce yourself in the game. And you got to play down at the other end. Tough finish. That's a super finish. Remember Milovic just created an angle. That's hours of just finishing around the ring. And that will do it for the end of the third. And Bosnia continue to pile in the points. They lead this one 83-52. Total control. They lead us by 31 points on the way to the semi-final. And they will hope a final. Statistically, still would love to shoot the 3-ball better. They've only taken 18 threes. That's the most important stat. 32 twos, 18 threes. Really a much better use of the talent they have. Going to have a look at the best plays of the third quarter. And you have to credit Hungary. They came up with some defensive pressure, got some steals, got some points in transition, and really did play with a lot of pride in that third quarter. Well, Zoltan Pearl got himself going a little bit offensively. 12 points on the game. Voda has 14, pretty much carrying that offensive threat for Hungary. But what you've got to be impressed about in terms of what Bosnia are trying to do, it's this movement away from the ball. And the person with the basketball is very aware of where they want to get the ball to. There's another opportunity for you to download the Courtside 1891 app. There'll be an opportunity through this half, this last quarter, but also just check it out online. Get it on your phone and enjoy. Zoltan Pearl will inbound the basketball for Hungary. It's been a disappointing 3 games for Hungary. Pearl has it. Voda gets it back to Pearl. He looks at his options. 10 on the clock. Pearl penetrates far side of the ring. Gonna have to put this up in the lane. Sit off the glass for 2 is good. And Chuti gets back-to-back hoops, the youngster. Gegic with a baseline 3 is no good. Got to start knocking down those open threes. Right, he gets it off. Gunnaman with the 3 is no good. Gegic will sit. And Vrabak checks in. Vrabak's getting his first action of the game. Also, they're going to call it travel, are they? Or is it going to be called an offensive hook? Yep, gonna hook. Referee calls it. Pearl in the half court now, needs movement. Ferrari will take the ball screen. Judy rolls, doesn't get a look. Pearl in the lane, second step, gather step for two. Just, you gotta love the way, you know, he's not the quickest. He's change of pace is good. He's not the most athletic. Just finds ways to score. Recovered, Hungary going the other way. Mid-court foul. Dalalic picks up the personal. 8:21 to go in the fourth. Bosnia on their way to second place in the group and a semi-final berth where they'll match up with Israel. That's on Friday. Check the schedule out. Voivoda can't get the three to drop. A little hesitant on that one. That's a great early entry to the block. Rabat's held his space. Job to create the angle. Rabat's drops it to the high post area. Rotation, Voivoda gets the steal. Pearl in transition, gathers again, gets the two. Pearl goes on to 16 personal. The tougher the matchup, the more they have to go to him. Rabats spins on the baseline. Nice find. Rabats attacks it and kicks. The extra pass. Dalalic just drops it. There's plenty of people who be saying, well, you know, this is Hungary. Poland played better. They prevented the ball movement. It's more that Bosnia prevented the ball movement themselves. I think this is, they've gone on significantly after game day 2. 86 to 58. Zoltan Pearl takes a well-deserved break. Will they be able to turn around if they get a chance to play Poland again? Well, who knows, because Poland are also better. But all that's for another day. What's important for Bosnia now is they get through the remainder of this one. Foul on the play and one. Dalalic stayed with it, led through. Golderman couldn't stop himself reaching. Just under 7 to go. And three-point play completed by Haris Dalalic. Pongo gets Hungary into the half court. The extra pass, Benka. Just have to make those open threes. Third offensive rebound. And an air ball to finish, but the ball comes off the foot of Dalalic. Hungary will get it back. The ball didn't hit the ring, so there'll be no reset of the clock. Oh, great hands, great effort. Alilovic with a throwdown as he hit the runway. defensive rebound pulled in and pushed by Labats. Gets it back. It's only a 33-point advantage. Hungary have pretty closely held their own in the second half. Vojvoda needs a pass. Just straight into the hands. And the soft throwdown by Delalic. And Hungary now struggling. Upstairs, and Keller gets the two. Keller comes down with a rebound. Vojvoda. Goruman, far side of the ring for two is good. 4.5 remaining. Hungary staying with the task. Great effort defensively. Another turnover, and at some point here, Bosnia may take the timeout because they don't want to get into bad habits. Vojvoda knocks down the three. It's a long time since they've had 3 buckets in a row. Hungary make that 4 buckets in a row, sorry. Friday on the breakout. Peter Chatelet checks in for Hungary, first action. Zarajic penetrates. Nice finish off the glass for Kamenas. Kamenas started game day 2. He played 6 minutes today. Three and a half remaining, 95-67. Coach Bekir very much now rotating, thinking about Friday. Zalagic starts it off. Same move, same finish for Kamenas. Pukanos, 23-year-old big man, really mobile. Zoltan Pearl back in, turns it over. Bosnia turn it straight back over. 3-on-1, Pearl goes upstairs for the easy layup. Keller gets another easy 2. Zalagic gets it inside. And Begovic couldn't get the drop. Well, Zoltan Pearl has a nose for points. Chudi's 3 was an air ball. The man who's moving before anyone else. Zoltan Pearl gets the reverse layup for 2. Last 2 minutes. Bosnia just want to see this one out. Foul called on the play. No don't want anything dramatic to happen. Bosnia in the last couple of minutes want to get through this, start thinking about a semi-final. The Dragons, the Bosnian national team, getting it done, coming back after a disappointing defeat against Poland with probably their best performance so far in Group B. Alibegovic, three-point line, sweet as you like, brings up the 100-point mark. Five seconds on the gate, just give it to Pearl. He's gonna have to create for himself here. Stops, ball fakes, gets the three away and knocks it down. They'll take him to 21 personal. Probats will go to the free throw line. 1:15 to go. As I say, the most impressive thing about this Bosnian performance, there has been the intent of trying to go inside offensively, sharing the ball that much quicker. The ball got stuck a lot yesterday, or the day before yesterday. Hungary have literally just been outgunned here. First part of the game, Bosnia went inside at will, had the 57 points at the half. Game over to all intents and purposes, have maintained that, even though they've now rotated very deep onto the bench. But Hungary have stuck with it. It's never any consolation to anyone. They were down 30 at the half, 31 at the half. They're down 28 right now. Make that 26. There's no moral victories, no one's counting them. But the impressive thing is that they have not thrown the towel in here, Hungary. They play with the pride in the second half. They're going to come out on the wrong end of a significant loss. But they won't be the first person, or the first team, the last team to come up against this Bosnian team that would rack points up, because they have some weaknesses, but they have talent on this team. Zaragic on the free throw line. Chance to get his first points of the game. The only Bosnian not to score yet until he makes that one. So every Bosnian player has scored. We're going to walk the floor for free throws. Well, it's a good bounce back by Bosnia. Disappointing, and the manner of the loss to Poland was disappointing. Poland played very well, but they've bounced back the very next game, made some adjustments, made some changes, understood where they could be better and are better. And they won't be able to walk this one off because there's about a 2-second differential. They'll just bounce it back to them. And that'll do it. Group action completed in Group B. And Bosnia recover after the setback against Poland. Put an impressive performance on the floor where they were just dominant in every aspect of the game. And they get the win over Hungary, who have a disappointing 0-3 record at the end of this Group B action. Bosnia win this one 103-78. And were impressive. Coach Bekir was able to rotate, not overplay the guys that are really going to have to step it up on Friday to try and win the semi-final against a very good Israel national team. So they applaud the number of the fans that have stayed, and the Bosnian traveling fans have enjoyed that. As normal, as he always is, Nurkic was exceptional. So a tremendous performance by Bosnia, a recovery performance after the loss to Poland. They'll go through as second place team in this group. They will play Israel in the semi-final on Friday. Poland will play Estonia, who are still a Cinderella story when it comes to later stages of international competition, but they came out with a huge performance to beat Israel to finish second. So that'll be on Friday. But now, just let's take a look and enjoy the best plays of the fourth quarter. A fourth quarter that Hungary stayed with it and hung tough. Statistically, 72-35. They're going to want to shoot the three better than that. Hungary improved as the game went on to go 51-29. Only shot 6 free throws, 29 free throws for Bosnia as well. Total dominance on the glass, 32 assists. That tells you the sort of game it was. And behind those numbers and the leading scorers, Musa with 26. Alibegovic had a nice second half for 14 points. Nurkic had another double-double. Zoltan Pearl and Vojevoda just a bit isolated. Let's take a look at the best plays of the fourth quarter. And a lot of those are going to include Zoltan Pearl. For Hungary, can break you down. He's just got this ability to gather and release the shot in his time. Vojevoda shot the ball well again for Hungary. But as we said during the commentary, it's about the way they shared the basketball tonight. People moved off the ball, and people found people off penetration. So the shots were shots that they really wanted, not shots they had to take late in the clock, or more worryingly, when they took the early threes, as they did against Poland. So everybody scored for Bosnia. Team performance, offensively and defensively. And they will approach the semi-final with a lot of confidence on Friday. They're going to be two really tough semi-finals. Only one place of this qualification tournament will make it to the Olympic qualifiers. That's decided from the last 4 teams standing. Semi-finals Friday, finals Sunday. It's going to take a hell of an effort from anybody to keep Bosnia off the glass and really stop them playing on the inside. Well, I'm going to get a look at the confirmation of the result and the table. But what we've had, apart from the last game, every single game was a tough one. Tremendous performance by Portugal in the first 2 days. They almost gave themselves a chance to qualify for the semi-finals. But in the end, as a result of the performances and the results this evening, when, as we're going to get a look now, Poland beat Portugal 78-65. Bosnia get the 103-78 win, which leaves us with that table. And Poland and Bosnia and Herzegovina will progress to the semi-finals. That'll be on Friday. Great performance by Portugal. Hungary hung in there in the fourth quarter. But for now, it's been a pleasure. We'll see you on Friday for the semi-finals. Good night.